Welcome, I'm Kenneth Andre, Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Everything that I share and say and do is for a reason. If there sounds like a contradiction, there isn't. Investigate further. I hope you're all doing well out there. Okay, I want to get a message across. I've got to be careful what to say. I am being watched. Things are not what they seem. And I'm aware there's entities in the host body system who know the nature of reality and of this world and what's going on, but choose not to say nothing. Never mind. I know there's people in certain positions who know of certain events that take place where the doors open up within us. Without knowledge, without wisdom, you go deeper into the degrees of Shield, the Matrix, where your reality begets more darkness and evil. It's horrendous what's going on. It's termed the game, the arena. I don't like that term. I'm very passionate about this knowledge and wisdom, about love, about you and God. I would have it that the best knowledge will get across to help as many as possible. But many choose the evil, wicked ways, and I respect that. That's what they choose. They want to believe a lie. I accept that's what they want to believe. Right. As we are told in the Bible, those that open the matrix belong to the Lord, belong to the light. As I've mentioned in the channel, I come from another age, another world that's not like this world. It's a wonderful place. This leads me to the time that we are in, where we get the sign of Jonah, deep call to deep, get me out of hell. Abba, deliver us from this present evil world. Many are, should we say, becoming aware that reality is not what they are taught. And they are confused and distressed. And we're seeing more of reality becoming cartoonish, insane. As prophesied, it would. It's becoming unnatural. It's becoming artificial on a whole nother level, being obscured, perverse, and corrupted. It's rotten. Yet we get the knowledge and the language for those who are in Christ, those who have turned to the light, seeking truth. You're going to be delivered from it. There is a reason why there is a verse that says, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the door. You've got to find the door. And you've got to seek the kingdom and to get wisdom. Jesus hates the Nicolaitans and Sardis. These are the religious belief systems that are completely asleep, completely subservient, obedient to the devil itself. It's insane when you see it. I think I must wake up every day groaning, bursting at the seams. And we are told that we would be groaning inwardly. Every day I wake up and I'm like, I'm still here. I know I don't belong to this world. I've come into somewhat of disclosure, a revelation of the year I come from. Like I mentioned, I come from the future, but it's another world. It's a world like this world, yet not like this world. It's around 3044, revealed to me through dreams, etc. It's a completely different civilization. And yes, we do have AI, but we use AI with our maturity very different to the way that this world will use AI. They're still not mature enough, and they're going to use it in a perverse way. Now, again, I'm being careful what to say now, I approach it, so bear with me. So there is entities out there in certain agencies who know there's going to be a deliverance of those who are the solar beings, those who belong to the light. A deliverance for those who are graduating, coming to a state of maturity. Those who are sealed in the book of life, you're going to leave this world. And you will find a mystical supernatural transformation. This is part of the harvest. And the way it unfolds, it doesn't go the way that people expect, as I've mentioned in the channel from Father. Things are not what they seem, and as you go forward, growing with knowledge and wisdom and the precepts, disclosure and preparation for the unfoldment of you merging into this wonderful new timeline, the future, the return home, you're going to find extreme transformations. Already, we are a part of something that's transition, that is in transition. With everything I've learned, things are not what they seem, as I keep saying. Being present, paying attention, even with my loved ones. I'm like, how much longer, Father? Because I know Father has my life in his hands. I decrease and Father increases, and I'm waiting to go home. Now, this sounds strange to many. They have no idea of the other worlds, the other degrees of realms and worlds that are more sublime than this one. And yet, many have slipped into a denigration of reality, slipping deeper into degrees of hell and darkness. And they still think they abide in the same world they did many years ago. And they rationalize it by saying, it's because I'm getting older. Things change. Like I said, many are deceived. We're told at the end of the age, the whole world is deceived. When I say this, many do not get it. When I mean deceived, you are deceived. Totally lied to about everything. And I'm aware that many who are at the channel, you are pulled here by spirit, not deceived. We go by the day walking with the Father. Where I come from, you wouldn't get away with the things you see on this world. Because it's not in like energy. Like attracts like is known to like alone. Being who I am after coming out of the world, being separated and disassociated from it, coming into a state of maturity, I got nothing but compassion towards everyone. But boy, do I see the disobedience, the insanity. I don't watch telly. I can hardly do anything. Because I'm not in like energy. I'm focused on home. And again, I'm aware there is many who are watching for this event that's about to take place that many are still not grasping is true. Yes, we put on immortality, incorruptibility here and now. I know that I cannot not exist. I know if I get run over tomorrow, I'm just going to live in the next moment in another timeline. But it's what's within me that places me in that new location, in the depths of hell or the heights of heaven. I know we are part of something very unique, and Father has us and our families. When we are transitioned over there is going to be abrupt changes and remembrance and awakening. We've been in a matrix. Many are not grasping it. It's been a school. It's not the real world. Trying to wake people up from it, all I can think of is that there's a lot of young souls yet to come into being, sentient awareness, and things are not what they're seeing. Knowing the nature of this matrix, there's a lot of NPCs, a lot of holographic shadow people being projected in the world, because it takes this type of presentation from an artificial system to generate such insanities, profanities and presentations, does it not? Anyone who is of any real sense, that is real, human, with any moral standpoint, would not perform the sorts of things that we are seeing on the world stage. Now, this isn't me judging anyone. Far from it. I've got nothing but compassion and love, but I love knowledge and wisdom. And Father's given me the eyes to see, and has groomed me for a time like this. And I look at reality from past experiences and my knowledge. When I come across certain officers in the army, I served in the British Army for 12 years, and I come across very intelligent, smart individuals who fitted the role, that when they come into play and were in the field, they could orchestrate the men in such a way where we would do tasks, listening to the orders, and things went so smoothly. There was a colour sergeant called Penn, who's passed away now, who's elsewhere. We were doing riot training, and when we was doing this training, because I was in Northern Ireland for 2 years in Ballackinla doing counter-terrorism, I was a search trained specialist, etc. I did lots of things in Ireland. Penn was amazing, and everything runs smoothly, very intelligent. Then there was another rank that came in higher, but this individual took over and the whole thing broke to pieces. It just didn't work. We were trying to listen to the commands, but with this individual in his taking up the role in commanding the men, standing Penn down, it just didn't work. And I found this very strange. I don't know whether he was just wanting to have a go at controlling the men during a riot situation. It was something he's not experienced. I don't know what it was. But then I look at the world and I look at certain individuals or world leaders, and the way that they present themselves, by the fruits they bear, you recognize them. The things they are saying, I'm like, and you're in this position. Is it any wonder why things are not working out? And then I have to bring to mind, hang on, I am in Shield. Of course they're going to be in these positions. Of course it gets allotted to them, because it's their world, not ours. You see the point I'm trying to make? That which is of light, is of intelligence, is of order, not chaos. By the fruits they bear, you'll recognize them. As it is mentioned in the Bible, it's been given over to the giants, the Nephilim, and the fallen angels, etc. The evil one rules this world. We're literally told this in the Bible. Why? It's a matrix. It's not our home. I shout this out, but many do not grasp it. So, today, I looked on Stellarium, and I was watching the phases of the moon. We have the full moon in Libra on the 12th. And when I snapshot it, I noticed the time. 12:16:16 on the 12th. Right? full moon in Libra, the scales. I'll just show you this so you can see it's a full moon. Guess what this brought to mind? Taylor Swift's music video again. Okay, Taylor Swift. We've talked a lot about this. Okay, midnight, 12 o'clock, the portal opens up again. The doors that open up within us. The portals, the gates, as mentioned by Enoch with the luminaries. For signs and for seasons, what's going on in us, within us and with us. So looking at Stellarium, Father upon my mind, go back over the video. So in the beginning, we see at midnight, the portal opens up. In the next scene, we see the scales. Okay, Libra. We've gone over this a lot, and I was thinking, there's got to be something here. Father, you're upon my mind. You want me to go over it again. Let's do it. There's this scene with the cat. Okay, she's doing the symbol of the angel, because it's all about the angels. This cat is the moon. A full moon. And we saw the image of the scales. Of course, we know the cat is associated with the moon, the Cheshire Cat, with Alice in Wonderland. Now, if you pay attention to the cat in the scene, in fact, let me show you the image. Bear with me. So as soon as you see this scene, watch carefully, because it turns into the pole. And we are the poles coming out of the deep. All right. So that is connected to the moon. Remember, I mentioned this as well in my channel. 5 luminous bulbs, light bulbs. Again, 5. Like that, like the cloud shaped as a hand. May, Taurus. So I thought I'd share that again, recorded document. Because we're running out of time. Right? It was so paramount that you seek the door, seek the truth, that you be delivered from this present evil world. So, the 12th of May, full moon in Libra. Okay? Something to be aware of. We're watching. We must keep watching, as told us in the Oliver Discourse, as well as other ancient texts. What we're watching for, our deliverance out of it. Again, in Proverbs 7:19, for my husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. This is referring to us and spirit in us. He took with him a bag of money, the currency, and will not return until the full moon. Now, in 1 John 2:15, I have written to you, fathers, because you know him who is from the beginning. I have written to you, young men, because you are strong and the word of God abides in you. How many verses have I given talking about God, the word in us? And you have overcome the evil one, this world, who rules it, as told us in the Bible. Do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. If only many could see, with the clay washed out of their eyes and the veils lifted, what it is that is before them. It is shocking. This was something revealed to me very early on in my awakening, especially when my pineal gland was activated by spirit that almost killed me, when I could actually see the nature of the first earthly man, Adam, who speaks as the earthly man, as told us in the Bible, which leads to pain and destruction. I could see I was on a runaway train, to annihilation. It was horrendous. And I came into a sound and sane mind thinking, people are just not questioning reality and the states they are in. They think this is normal. This is far from reality. And I could clearly see it. You sacrifice everything. You hang Christ on a tree, as told us in the Bible. Okay. For all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh, the desires of the eyes, and the pride of life is not from the Father, but from the world. That's plain as the first earthly man, Adam, came asleep in the land of Nod. Okay, where you're just going by the confines of the LARP, the narrative pasted over the mind like a Faraday cage through social engineering, which created the psychological makeup from the unconscious collective, the generic man, the beast 666. I take control over this body, being sentient and aware over the mind. I'm not perfect. I'm being myself, but I know that I'm not the body and I won't let it rule me in its impulses. I take control over the mind and I have morals. I have a moral standpoint and compass now, thanks to the work of Father. I won't look at anyone wrongly or judge. I will not accept any negative thought or emotion towards anyone or anything. Even though I'm aware of the nature, because I've played it and been there, I forgive all. 70 times 7, I overlook all offences, which is the glory of God. God judges no one. We become the judges. That leads to our downfall. And so I'm like, okay, I get the play. We're being schooled. I've got maturity. They are asleep, termed as dead. Many are drunk off each other in a realm of dead spirits. I see it. I've been there. We are the pools coming out the deep. They're still not ready. They get everything they want, even though it's very little, because of the authorities imposed upon them and their belief systems, their paradigms, etc. I would wish more for them, as mentioned in the Bible. But being young spirits, they're still playing their roles. Many would say, why are you referring to them as spirits? That's man. No, it's not. You didn't think you was in the realm of the flesh, did you? You're in the realm of the spirit. That's if indeed Christ is in you. Jesus Christ said, test every spirit, not man. By the fruits they bear, you will recognize them. They're unclean spirits. This takes knowledge and revelation, seeking the truth and God. But no one really does this. We're told this in the Bible. No one understands me. No one seeks me. It's so bloody true. And you try to tell people the truth when they say, I want the truth. You start uttering it. And what do? Do a runner. James 4:4. You adulterous. Do you not know? And that's because people turn away from their creator, the Lord, the husband, the maker. That's in you, the I amness. They turn to the ego, plain as the first earthly man, Adam. That's in accordance with the beast system, with the evil one over the pit. And so they're hanging the Son, the Christ, on the tree in them. Do you not know that friendship with the world is hostile towards God? The I amness in you, your Christ, your word, okay, your light. Therefore, whoever chooses to be a friend of this world renders himself an enemy of God. You are more than the 3D, the carnal world. You've got to come into maturity. As we go forward back home, you'll always be in a heaven and earth and a body, but a glorified body, an incorruptible body, but superior to your heaven and earth. You're walking with the Father, going into your heaven within your mind, your subconscious, your imagination, and experiencing your earth in the terrestrial world, as it's termed, through your senses. With maturity after coming out of this world, having more control and mastery over the mind. Many of you are sealed in the book of life. You will come into remembrance. With hindsight, you will see how this world, being asleep in it, how just the things of the flesh, the beast, the body, had so much control and influence over you. But now that's flipped. There's always this flip that goes on, as revealed to us in the Bible. And you will have more supremacy over yourself, over the body, and it will feel light, full of zest and energy, a youthful, the eternal youth David, the mystery. And you will go forward enjoying life, okay, in a wonderful body without all the anxieties and fears that are bred by this world. So the point I'm trying to make here, it's not our world. Father is saying, this is not your world. My children, I've taken you out the world because you do not belong to it. We are waiting for the door to open up, a sudden mystical transformation. And there is this branching off and this mystical transformation where our eternal heavenly homes are erected all around us. We are part of something very unique. Whether we wake up straight up in this, what I would term home, or this wonderful new age, or it unfolds in a subtle and gradual way where there is blessings and revival and healing and transformations with ourselves. This is the bit they won't show me. I got a funny feeling it is connected with some event, like a flash event or something, where suddenly everything is transformed because of everything I've learned. But I've not experienced it. I get bits of memory, but this female entity is like, not yet, not yet. Like I said, I'm being watched. So I'm going to leave you there. I'm Kenneth Andre, Tengen Jitsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Love you guys. Have a good day.